on the last day of eternity, embarrassed and horny, shaking dust from your baggy clothes, all arms and legs peached in penumbras, how queer your gray beard looks in this rainbow procession, finding and seeking, alive in a collective consciousness of queers and outcasts, crying into your paper outlines. I plead for my brothers and sisters, comrades and co-creators, listener out there, hear you. What have you to confide to me? Your words make revolution tremble inside of me. Dormant democracy, that great word whose history you said was yet to be written as you wrote it, and I wonder if we'll ever take liberty and equality deeper than prefabricated rhetoric and bumper stickers. Will we overcome? Will we speak the password primeval before it is too late? Will we be already too late? Will we join in giving this sign of democracy? By God, I will accept nothing which all cannot have their counterpart of on the same terms. Thumbing my mind, rifling through pages of half-written poems and plays of characters still waiting for their words to arrive, I remember freshman winter, when I first thought I saw you, blurring towards my dorm room a streetlight, poignantly outed as this surging body, surging with ghostly electricity, the urge and urge and urge, ever the procreant urge of your aromatic present. I stumble ran to enumerate my questions to your current and indexed, to your faces and bodies, to hop on board of this lifeboat, bearded, commanding and bearded. Why did you delete all of the good stuff in your old age? And who are you to me? And who am I to you? And what if your book had become like an American Bible and fundamentalist Whitmanian youth wore what would Walt Whitman do bracelets? And is it true that you slept with Edward Carpenter, who slept with Gavin Arthur, who slept with Neil Cassidy, who slept with Allen Ginsberg, who chased your ghost too? And how many people have spoken back to you through the generations? I saw you loafing against one of the blue-lit campus-wide phalluses, better service than the SNS call button that materializes where I reach to touch your heart and offer mine. Like Hughes, saw you finding and seeking yourself. Yourself forever and ever, and yet the dog-eared and tattered first edition hasn't left me since graduation. In your initial exuberance, you were so bold, so shameless, though shame dwelt in the words you didn't say. Hong was right when he called you half sham, half hearsay, a Johnny Appleseed freely planting selves for the future to mash into commonplace. And from the first celebratory lines to the unwinding generations of songs, from Lorca to Ginsberg to Hong, every thought I have you confront, asking, have you felt so proud to get at the meaning of poems as I try and write a thesis about the meaning of your poems, and you imagine freedom dilating and death marching? Slow-moving lines of black graves, the shadowy procession of workers, businessmen, craftsmen, and housekeepers, sailors, slaves, widowers, southerners, westerners, aborigines, dead and surviving, and foreigners arriving. Presidents deciding, and their decision no more decisive to that elusive it than moss, still growing on a now dead oak in Louisiana. Or was it a supermarket in California amongst the calamus? Did you have fun with those water plants? Do you know what they would call you now? Lorca reminds me that they've been against us always. You fallares de Norteamérica, payasos de La Habana, Otos de Mexico, Cancos de Madrid, Floras de Alicante, but now they just call you gay. On my wall, I keep reminders other poets left of their knowing you too. One tells me of when Ginsberg took you prancing shopping carts like a mother takes a young son shopping, stocking up on shocking truths, stalking the grocery boys through the fruit stands, as Sherman Alexie watches you weep for a reservation jump shot. Every body is brown, and Walt Whitman shakes because he believes in God. As Ezra Pound finally agrees to converse with you, breaker of the new wood, as Langston Hughes, every detail minding, minds the seeking and the finding of Edwin Hong, signing your chummy name. What wisdom and celebration. How did you know that no one is nothing, and everyone is anything, and anyone is everything, and everything is in a leaf of grass swaying, a cradle, endlessly rocking. I have a breakup letter from the last person I thought I loved. It quotes you. So you see, you're everywhere. You queer father of all American love, how forms mean nothing. Man and woman, nothing, all of these emotions and feelings and the ache and all I'm sick of you and me concealing, it means nothing. But life is these feelings, revealing everything in its forms, all men and women filling humanity, and holding your book like a banner at the great parade on the last day of eternity, as you and me and all the silenced masses that passed before us and everyone who is yet to be, all of the victims of an unsung disease and everyone who's ever been silenced or oppressed by society, wrapped in the tapestry of our marching feet, step over the rainbow and into the imaginary. We stop, looking over the edge, inhale the last breath of our pages. And looking out, I see there is always room in you for another me, and we are eternity.